I sat in a little chapel in a hospital where many have prayed and a few have died. And I thought of the great zigzag that was the Continental Divide. When it cracks deep into the molten, a lot of us are gonna croak in a hot steamy bath of lava. I hear the word and begin to choke. And my lady, she looks nervous as she whispers the word earthquake, as we both hold hands trembling when the earth shakes. Caesar asked me the meaning of life, and I said, oh my God, give me another drink. My heroes, bankrupt or dead, so it don't matter what I think. The holy men got answers in hindsight that most find unsatisfactory, 'cause most peel potatoes in a sausage factory. And a great big kick in the head is all it's gonna take, as the mountains go through a sieve when the earth shakes. You gotta be strong to get old. Well, sorry man, makes me nervous, especially when big old Mother Earth says the bus ain't in service. When the big one hits, it won't matter if it's day or night or noon. The mighty hounds of destruction come to that town near you soon. And I wonder what it feels like when God slams on the brakes on a twirling hunk of rock when the earth shakes. Smoley Lee told me that the only thing you really know is that you really don't know anything in this swirling tiz. And Davy D, he's flexing a brain to prove it all deterministic, when he knows inside his heart that it is probabilistic. But neither of these guys can tell me when we'll see the emptying of Great Lakes, or the trees turning into salt when earth shakes. We conserve the info as best as we can, even though it's badly scrambled, enough to set your teeth on edge, even though on one we gambled. Our delayed choice experiment allows us to write history with all that construction in an orgasm of mystery. And the computer-voiced man in the wheelchair longer has any sex appeal, as the naked miracle dancing on the stage shows me what's really real. They tell me that gravity ain't nothing but a bending of my Boolean mind. To be a thinking human, they say, is to be physically blind. The temperature ain't that great, 'cause the universe is on birth control. That thing past 60 degrees has low monopole. And out of the void, Dirac and Dyson, they shout out that will have one non-zero conserved thing that is really real. Goofy Al's universe is a free lunch, but the structure ain't that nice. 'Cause all we want is meaning, but it ain't worth the price. A Higgs boson is flying. The quark has a mass-eating vice. New quantum field is crowned. The electron plays time twice. And space and time are starting to puke on the idea Ferris wheel as a knowledge hole in the random shows me what's really real. You can almost hear Grandpa Einstein rising from the burial ground as the math gets screwed by the language rather than the other way around. And a big bang black hole, she's a weeping as she raises her nightgown. Dark energy mounts dark matter who can't get off the ground. And Ed the head stands in church. In front of the altar he tries to kneel, to pray that he can find what is really real. Tombstones were knocked over. He was just there for a ride. The booze marinated his brain, turned Jekyll into Hyde. The embalming fluid and the alcohol, they get mixed in the burial ground, while the Darwinian mile-an-hour roadster that first went around on the road where the silent Moses pours from his cocktail shaker. It's his DNA behind the wheel as he goes to meet the Maker. They say that God does things digitally, computing at the Wailing Wall. He knows how big infinity is, but she don't know how small. The hospital said God's on dope because God is in pain. We tried to tone down the chemistry, but we used up every vein to make him look like a hero as he throws the circuit breaker so the boltsman brain and I can go and meet Maker. This is what billionaires do. Maybe I'll get some, maybe I won't. 'Cause the thicker blackened millionaires with throats on fire who don't understand that when their nose is gone, so is their talent of smelling rats, who follow the strange money with its funny mystery yachts. Arrived at the greedy druggy hand at the gate of hell's half-acre, as the unbaptized and the lunatics go to meet the Maker. I've got web access to the torture. I've painted my face all white. Emerge is filled with pukers going to the speed of light. The surgical injustice show, it's just another word for luck. One finger's inside the belly, while the other hand holds a buck. And my pretty little bureaucrat, she lies to the census taker as the gas man at the head of the table thinks about the maker